Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing great today. So as you can see from the title of the video, I've got the newest release by Mancera, Xplicit Vanilla. This is an Eau de Parfum concentration, and it's also the biggest bottle you can get for the 120ml or the 4 fluid ounce bottle. So I got this directly from Mancera's website themselves for about 120 euros or about 100 British pounds excluding the postage delivery to the UK. And look at the packaging, it's very similar to all the other Mancera's releases. The only difference is very obvious. You can see the front sticker, it has kind of a reddish pink color, and at the back we've got some ingredients here. You can pause the screen if you want to read this, and at the bottom we've got the batch code etched over here. So without further ado, I'll open this packaging and show you what the bottle looks like inside. As you imagine, the bottle looks something like this. It's very similar to all the other flankers. The only difference is similar to the packaging. It has a pinkish red sticker in the middle, and at the top we've got the Mancera logo. At the bottom we've just got the batch code and the ingredients down here. I'm gonna waste a few sprays and show you what it looks like. It's a very good and long spray, and at the bottom of the cap there's nothing underneath. So looking on their website, we've got the top notes as Mexican vanilla, chocolate accords. Middle notes we've got brown sugar, oud, sandalwood and cedarwood. And the base notes there is tonka bean, amber as well as benzoin. So after giving Xplicit Vanilla a good few sprays on my skin and clothes, as you can see, I've also took some out for my friends and family to try to see how long this lasts on them and how it compares to the other Manceras out there. My first thoughts on this fragrance is that there isn't really a Mancera out there that I could relate or compare directly to, but the closest resemblance I can think of would be Oud Vanille as well as Jasmine Exclusive. So if you've tried those fragrances before, you can kind of have a vague idea of how this fragrance would smell like. Now the first 30 minutes to an hour of applying Xplicit Vanilla is that it's very accurate to how the note breakdown would be, is that it has a very dominant vanilla and chocolate accord in the opening, and in the mid and the dry down it's pretty much the same, but it amplifies and focuses more on the oud, the cedarwood, the sandalwood as well as the benzoin accords, which makes this fragrance very smoky, very woody. It has this vanilla and chocolate sweetness, which has this kind of a bold, earthy and powerful central when applying this fragrance. For those who are wondering how the chocolate accord actually smells in the opening, is that it's not a synthetic sweet chocolate, it's more of a warm creamy chocolate note which blends really well with the vanilla as well as the sandalwood accord. I think that the vanilla, the oud, the benzoin as well as the sandalwood is the 4 most dominant notes in this fragrance, which tones down the synthetic chocolate notes that you might find when applying this fragrance. So if you're worried about the sweetness of this chocolate accord, I wouldn't worry too much about it, but I would still recommend you to try this fragrance on your skin and clothes to see how that opening affects you. Going to the performance of this fragrance is that it's extremely good. It leaves a very nice scent bubble and scent trail around me for the first 2 to 4 hours before it turns to this intimate skin scent for the next 7 to maybe 10 hours of applying this fragrance. So the performance isn't an issue at all, and because of that I would say that this fragrance is definitely not a safe blind buy, because like I mentioned before, the chocolate note, the vanilla as well as the strong oud and woody accords of this fragrance might not be for everyone, and it's definitely not a versatile fragrance. It has a very niche scent which most people might find it too overpowering or too strong for them, and because of that I would give this fragrance a solid 9 out of 10. I think it's one of the most interesting Mancera releases out there. The strong vanilla vibe as well as the creamy chocolatey note makes this fragrance a little bit unique in its own way. It has this niche compound which makes this fragrance stand out much more than the generic designer fragrances out there. Definitely give this one a try to see how it compares to the other Manceras, because I think so far this one, it's a very nice Oreintal Gurmand fragrances released by Mancera. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Keep an eye out for my next review, which would be this Intense Instant Crush Extrait de Parfum. That should be out sometime tomorrow if you want to see my review and honest opinion on this fragrance. And thanks for watching. As usual, I'll see you all in my next video.